Okay, started.
Okay, so I'll share my screen.
This is the main one, right? JPAT.
Yeah, JPATS. We will cover JPATS today, IPEC, and the stuff which we left in DTRAN that you need to receive those emails also. We will put your email into those cron jobs. And one more thing, I have raised your access today morning. When I was clearing my folder, I remember that you should have access to MFT also. Sometimes what happen, the JPATS people who are uh, the Glenn, you remember, who is from Textron?
Mm-hmm.
So he sends us the file sometimes for testing. So he sends those files to us via MFT. So I have raised your access today morning, just when I
Okay.
remember that you should have it. Let me see. Where is it? Search. Okay, here. So I have sent your request to Karen to approve your access to MFT folder, and I'll show you MFT. So the website is mft.pwc.ca. You go here, enter. You need to enter your badge and then password. Okay, so there should be a code on my Pratt email. One eight nine 178. What? 189 178. Okay, is there something? One more. 853603. 853603. Why I'm not able to log in?
Multi-factor authentication. What is that?
It just goes straight away. It's not working. Is my VPN working? Yeah. One 152018. 152018. What the hell? Okay, we'll see this one later.
What is this for? What is this for?
Here, I'll show you. Because when we were doing the testing, MFT. Maybe space should be there.
Just type in maybe. Use word by word.
391984.
You type in.
Yeah, I'm typing. Maybe space. Ah, okay.
You shouldn't copy paste, hey?
I was just entering the password. So there is this folder, this one, CPTS emails transfer. And sometimes the Glenn, who is from Textron, will upload some files here which he needs to send to Pratt. So the people who have access to this folder are these Camby, Mary, Michael, Glenn, me, Tan, Pascal, Olivier. So all these people are from so this Glenn is from Textron. Olivier and Pascal, they both work together. Michael Gall, previously it was Michael Gall and Pascal, and now Olivier has replaced Michael Gall. So sometimes Michael Gall still be there in the meetings, but it is mainly who is taking care JPATs now. It is Olivier and Pascal. So the person who you will be sending reports to, it will be Olivier and Pascal. So I'll forward you the email which we send for the JPATS reports. JPATS reports. I'll just take Pascal. Oopsie. Pascal. So these type of reports we send to her. This is the last step I will show you, but just before that I'll forward it to you that this is the type of email we send. Send. Okay. And now I will connect to JPAT's machine. So you got the base of JPATs from Dana's or Tan's videos, right? What is JPATs? Did you check those recordings?
Yeah, but
Okay.
still just have a lot of questions.
Okay. Okay, so we are here. So as Dana would have given you some information on JPATS, that JPATS was written in-house in Pratt, and it is mainly for the flight data. And I gave you the information like there is a Textron company which sends reports to the US government, and they have their flight data which they send to Pratt to do some calculations on them. So there are two types of calculation. One is CPTS calculation and one is EMATS calculation. We do not do CPTS calculation in here with the DXE. And the support DXE is giving to Pratt. We provide the information on the EMATS calculation. We are not doing CPTS, but the software name is called CPTS EMATS, which is known as JPATS. So there will be so much documentation you will find. And if you will go into the E directory, there is a folder called CPTS EMATS, and in here you will find a lot of data from, like, let's say past 10 years. Maybe that data is available here from 2010 or 2012 something. So you will find many reports. If you will go in here, the reports are available from 2010. We are sending to every year twice uh, reports for JPATs, and you would have seen this in Dana's email that there is a deadline dates. We are having this Excel sheet. Have you seen this video?
Yes, but
Okay.
still not very confused.
Okay. So I'll make things clear now. So it works like that. So first, Textron sends us the data. Us means Pratt and DXE. They send us the data. we receive it, we perform calculations on it, then we make reports on it, and then those reports we send to Pratt people, then Pratt to who? Olivier and Pascal. Then they also need to do some kind of, I'm not sure what they do. They do like formatting or they prepare their reports. I'm not sure what they do, but we need to send it to Pratt and then Pratt then forwards it to Textron. So you got this part?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you said we do only one report, right? You said there are two kinds, but the DSC only do the one kind, right?
Yeah. DXE does only EMATS calculation report.
Okay.
So for the whole year, we do the reporting. First reporting period is from January to June, 1st January to June 30, and then July 1st to December 31st. Okay.
Okay.
So when right now we are in the first phase of 2026, that means we will receive the data for last 6 months of 2025. It works like that. So in right now, we will let me show you first. So there are first half of the year, and then there is first half and then last half of the year. So first half is from January to June. Okay. And that means January 1st to June 30. 30. And the last half is from July to December, which means July 1st to December 31. So as we are, let's say for we are in 2026 right now. That means we do not have, they send us the data for previous 6 months. So right now we are in the first phase of 2026. So we will receive the data for last phase of 2025. Last phase of 2025 means we will receive July 1st to December 31 of 2025 data from Textron. I already have worked on January 1st to June 30 data. When did I do it? In the last phase of 2025. You got this?
Yes.
Okay, explain.
Oh, you want me to explain, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Every 6 months, they give us data, and we calculate. We send back
they give
to
us the data for 6 months.
yeah. They give me
Yeah,
6 months.
six
Then
months
give
of
us
data.
we
Yeah.
calculation, and then we send report to the PwC. So every 6 months. So for example, you did 2025 first 6 months.
Yes.
Now is the end of December, last month, last year. So in January, that's it's February, right? So we haven't done the last year of 2025 yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have we done the last year of 2025?
No,
2025?
no, we have to do
Okay.
it right now.
Yeah. Now we are going to do it, and we are going to calculate and send it back to PwC.
Right, exactly. So based on this Excel sheet, I will show you from previously 2021, 2023. So in February of 2022, we received we will be doing, no, one sec. Where is my folder? Not this one. This sheet I was working on. Okay. Mm, So the data period is from 2025, January 1st to 2025, June 30. I received this data from Textron on September 2022, received it, and based on this time period, I'm not sure how Dana has given this difference, but just a sec. So we received the data from July 1st to December 31st. We received it on December 5 and sent the reports to Pratt on December 8. We received July 1st to December 31st, 2023. We received it on June 25 and I sent them reports on June 28. So I used to give like 2 to 3 days to process the data, and then within 2 to 3 days, I used to send them the reports. I have not marked this, but on this one, I received the data on September 2020, September 22. And let me see when did I send them. I sent them on October 3rd, maybe October 1st also. So, like this, when you will receive the data, they will send you an email like that. Just let me see. Pascal. September 22. So like this, they send the data on September 22. Somehow I missed it and then they resend it because they will send this data on the SFTP server when they will be sending for reporting. When they will be sending for testing, they will send it on MFT. I will show you that, but first we will focus here. They will send it on the SFTP server. Okay. So this kind of email they will send you that files are there. That means files are there on the SFTP server and we need to download those files from the SFTP. The problem is we cannot, as soon as they tell us that files are there, we should download it because on the SFTP server there is a retention period of 4 days. So within 4 days, if we did not download the data, the files will be removed and then we will need to reach out to either Pascal or Glenn to resend us the data because somehow we missed it and we did not download it. So once they send you that the data is there. So let's say based on the previous history, the first second half of data they send it second half they send it on June first, then they send it on October, and now when I was in 2025, the last week they sent it on April, and then first week they sent it on September. So based on this history, so 2025 01 07 01 to 2025 12 31. The data should be there to us for in April somewhere. Okay, because the time period is that if I take this and download, yeah, so it starts in August 19. So this means that this period of data we need to send. No, there is some confusion. One sec.
Mm-hmm.
Two times we send the data: February, August, August, February. And now we are in Feb. Ah, okay. Okay, this was here because I used to do the data processing very fast. But in this one here, right now, what I told you that we need to send the data to them twice, right? We need to send them emotes reports twice a year. Okay, this thing is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because we Pratt will give us a deadline that by this time you should complete the reports and send it to Pratt. And then Pratt also have a deadline with Textron that by this time they also need to complete the reports and send it to Textron. So this deadline, this is like the due date for Pratt, and this is just a sec. This is the due date for Pratt. So when they sent me the data on September 2022, I sent them on October 1st or October 3rd, but the deadline to give them the report was February 2026. They should have received the reports by February 2026. This is the timeline. I'm not sure it is given to them by Textron or it is the Pratt's deadline, but this is the deadline they should have the reports for this period. And now, when we are working on this period, they will send us the data by April. And within 3 days, we send them the reports, but the deadline is August. Before this August 19, 2026, they should have the data for this, they should have the reports for this time period. Is that okay? You understood?
So I did it. Okay. So let me summarize to be sure I understand correct. So you
Right.
mean uh next year, let's have a year. They give us. Do we already receive it?
No, we will receive in April.
April. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the deadline for us to calculate it, give back to PwC is what day? April. April we are going to get it, right?
Yes.
Then what's the August?
This is okay. Now I got it. Now this makes sense. These dates, these dates are for DXC's deadline, and these dates are for Pratt's deadline.
Oh,
So when Textron will send us the data, let's say in April, before June 29, before 19 June 2026, we need to send reports to Pratt, and before August 19, Pratt needs to send these reports to Textron
okay.
like this. So if you will bring this counter down below, uh, just a sec. Okay. And let's say next time we are here, 2026, January, 2026, June, and they will send us the data, let's say in September. So we have the deadline to send them the reports by, why it is not working? Like every 6 months. So it will be 2026. Date of the year, month minus 2, day 16. Okay, let's say they sent it in September. So let's say they sent it on April 12, 2026.
It means we didn't get anything yet until April 12th. They will send us something, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So this counter will become 2026 12 19. You see, it is just every 6 months. June, December, June, December, June, December. So it works like that. I will not fill these dates because we do not have this data. So I'll just remove this. So I'm just giving you the information that you will receive somewhere in April, like for July, somewhere I got it in June in 2024. I got it in June, then in 2025 I got it in April. So based on their availability, whenever they will have the data available, they will send it to you.
Okay. Got it.
So if by April end or May you see you have not received anything, just check with Pascal.
So it's not Glenn.
Uh, Pascal is the intermediator. Glenn will send it to Pascal. So just check with Pascal to ask like has Glenn sent anything for the last 6 months of reporting. So she will check with Glenn by when they are planning to send the data.
Just my curiosity. Pascal is a PwC guy or is a Textron guy?
Pascal is PwC.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so this reporting period is clear to you now, right?
Yeah, clear.
Okay,
You
perfect.
always
So,
explain very clear.
okay, perfect. Okay, so now I will get my documentation. This is the document we have, and I send it to you. Okay, so now first thing is when you receive the data on the SFTP server, what you have to do.
Just
So I will show you now how you will get the data and all the steps are mentioned here. So whatever is mentioned here, we will go exactly like that. But right now the data is not there. So you will need to assume some things. I
yeah,
will
yeah.
show you. Uh, we will open Putty and go to 67 server. So I gave you the sudo role for ITAR ADM, right?
Yeah.
ITAR ADM. Because it's a military data and it's a confidential thing, they will send it on the ITAR ADM. I will show you the folder. So you need to follow some DTRAN steps here. You are on QA67. So do SSH wcalQAFY.
Are you in a remote computer or you are in your own computer right now?
Now I am on my laptop
Okay, got it.
and I'm on Putty. And
Okay.
here you become ITAR ADM. Sudo bin. One sec. Sudo bin ssu-u itar adm. Put your password and do the profile. Yeah, okay. Now you are into the home of ITAR ADM. So if you do ls-ltr here, you will see a folder called JPATS temp emits remote, emits report. So go to this folder and here you will see reports for all the previous year from 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 here, then 2024 and 2025. And this is the point where we will upload the reports in the end and send it to Pascal.
I thought we
Uh,
use the MFG to upload, right?
no. MFT, they will send us. We will not upload anything. See, this is the folder. JPAT stamp emits remote, emits reports, and this is for 2025 zip. Where is it?
But they send us to the SFTP and we send it back to the email. Then what's the MFT for?
So MFT, when we used it, when there was a new requirement in the JPATS, we had to test it with the new DDF files. So Glenn sent us those DDF files and the new requirement on the MFT folder, and we downloaded it from there. So only in that case we used MFT. Apart from that, for the reporting purpose, we will use SFTP server.
Okay. Okay. So you say what is it? Okay. You say
Let
they
me
send the
write it
MFT.
for you. Just a sec. Let's make your notes. Oopsie. Okay, this thing is fine. When we are working on reports, Glenn will upload the data on SFTP server, which is on WCalQAFY. So follow the sudo as itar adm and download the reports. When we are working on new enhancements for testing purpose, Glenn
Enhancement. What do
will
you
send us the testing data.
what do you
Let's
mean
say
enhancement? This is just report, right? I don't understand. Enhancement is a code. It's from 10, right?
that's why
That's
you are downloading the code for JPATS.
I thought it's from 10. 10 is writing the code, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But how come is the
But
enhancement is from Glenn?
JPATS is given to us from Glenn. With JPATS is a Textron part. Than has put a code on it, and it is based on some data. Like there are some columns. I will show you all those parts. Don't just get confused right now. So right now, let's say the data we are performing on, let's say there are 18 columns, and on based on those 18 columns, we are generating reports and sending it to Pratt and sending it to Textron. Okay. Now, let's say something has changed in their software and they want us to make similar changes in our software. Let's say now they are coming with one more column. Let's say now they are saying the data I will be sending you, in that we have 19 columns. But the software which we have, it accommodates only 18. Then this is what? This is new enhancement that we need to add one more column, right?
Hmm?
So to adjust those new enhancements, Testron will send us the information like what is the change you need to make into your code and how can you test that code it is working. So he will send us some DDF files as well. So
Okay.
those the testing data he will send us on MFT, not on the
Okay,
SFTP server.
got it.
Yeah.
So actually, let me summarize what I understand. So 10 didn't write the code. Is Testron write the code. 10 just
No,
10 just
Pratt
respond.
Pratt made the software CPTS emits.exe. I am not sure. It was developed in 1990s somewhere. It was some person which was called Rafty. I don't know his first name. I forgot. He developed an in-house application to accommodate JPATS data so that reports can be generated on those or on the data which Textron will send us. Textron just send us a very layman type of data, and we have accommodated that data into our software. Software is written in C, C++, .NET, and
But
based on that software, we generate the reports.
so the Testron also have their counter software as a pair, right? Their software should match our software. Is that right?
Yes, yes,
Okay. So our software is developed in-house, but what's
yes.
the tenth role is just to enhance, try to maintain the software. Is that one's tenth responsibility?
Textron's software is not similar to us. Textron software is little bit different because it generates the flight data, but it does not perform any calculations on it. Our
Mm.
software performs calculations on it. The software which they have, it only generates the flight data, and they only send us that flight data. And if their software is now saying now we will have 19 columns, then we will also need 19 columns to perform calculation on the same data. You
Okay,
understood?
understood. But then, how can Glenn send us enhancement? How does he knows our enhancement?
Because his software has changed. His software has changed, then the software from which he is receiving the data has changed, and now he's sending us the new data with new enhancement to make sure what the calculation which we will do on his data that should work together.
Okay, got it. And what is the tenth role? Ten. The right
10
now.
was the developer. When they reached out that there are new enhancements, then
Oh, okay.
10 accommodated those.
Okay, now you take over,
So
right? Right now, 10 moved to PwC, so you take over his role, right?
exactly. So
Okay,
there is
okay,
a Textron company. Okay.
I
They
got it.
have a software which generates flight data. Okay. Let's say it has 18 columns. They send us this flight data so that to RAT or DXC to perform calculations on it and generate reports. So our software is working accordingly based
Just a
on
pair,
those 18 columns.
because they are pair, right? One
Yeah,
must match the other.
exactly. So it should match. Now, Textron has added one more column, and now they're generating 19 columns. But our software
Should respond
is
accordingly.
generating only 18. So now new, it's a new enhancement, which means we will need to make changes into our code so that calculations calculations are working on 19 columns instead of 18. Got it?
Very clear. Sorry, very clear.
Okay. So this is the main thing. So now when we are testing this, all information required for this new enhancement info will be sent to us where
MFT.
exactly. And when we are working on reporting, where we will receive it?
SFTP.
Exactly.
Then we are going to send the email, the zip file back to the email, right?
Yes, exactly. So for this one, so when we are working on reporting, it will be through SFTP. That's what I mentioned here. Glenn will send us the data for 6 months period and we will perform. Glenn will upload the data on SFTP server and from there we will download it. Okay, now next thing. Glenn will upload the data on SFTP server. We will download it from SFTP via itar adm sudo role. This part is clear. I will show you how, but you need to just understand this.
Yeah, yeah, very, very, very,
Okay.
very, very clear.
Okay, perfect. Now next part. So I have become itar adm and this is the folder where we will get the data and we will send the data. So first part, step 1. When we are downloading the data, we will download it here in this folder. And last part, last step, when reports are complete and we are sending it to RAT, we will upload the reports in this folder, same folder, here from here. But the data we have downloaded in here, we will move it to another folder once it's, I will show you next step because you do not see the data which we have downloaded. You see here only the reports part, right?
But I
That's
thought we
why it's
email we.
confusing. Hmm?
I thought we email zip back. How can we download here? How can we upload here? I thought we email the zip file. Oh, sorry. I got it, got it,
This
got
is
it.
the odd
You
amount.
you mentioned this. Okay, sorry. You just
Yeah,
mentioned
this is
it.
the link I gave them
Okay.
that they
We
can
didn't
download it
really
from here.
upload this. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Sorry.
no
Sorry.
problem. Okay, so now when we will download it in from here, so I will show you. We became ITAR ADM. This is Dana's folder. You can ignore this. We are in ITAR ADM. We went to JPATS temp emits report and now we will connect here for SFTP server. We should be in this folder and from here we will connect to SFTP. To connect to SFTP server, you write SFTP sftp.pwc.ca. You are in SFTP server. And now they have, every company has their own folder. So if you do ls, you will see many folder here. ls-ltr. Why is it so slow? Hmm,
You have LT
okay,
on it, SFTP.
leave it. And after that, you go into the Radeon folder.
Okay.
Go to CD Radeon. If you do ls here, you will see 4 folders. To PWC, from PWC, from PWC to PWC. And they will upload the folder in, they will upload the data in to PWC underscore ITAR. So you do to PWC ITAR. Right now it's no, nothing is there right now, but if you will do ls-l, you will see the folders like this. There will be export logs, there will be some request docs, and there will be some PDF. I will show you the type of data they send, because when we receive it, we are in, we go to from Textron, not here. We go to import, export from import. So this time they sent me these 5 files. When I went into the P2 PWC ITAR folder, these 5 files were there. Offload request, these 3 export logs, and there was one emits data PDF, right?
Mhm.
So you have to download it one by one. And to download it, you need to do the command get. You know, right? You need to
Yeah,
do get
yeah.
and put on SFTP. So you write get, then the folder name, because it has spaces, so you need to give quotes, and then the download folder. You will download everything in here in this folder. Once you download everything one by one with all get commands, so then you log in into this machine. Maybe the next time you will be logging into the new CAD1 RDP. This is the new workstation which we have. So you will be logging in here, and there will be a thing which is called WinSCP. WinSCP. Have you used it before?
Yes,
So you know how to get the data, right?
yes.
Okay. So maybe I will exit from here. So let's assume that we have downloaded the data and the data is available in this folder. I think this folder has some problem, some permissions. I think we need to remove those permissions to move the data. So let me see. So this is the secured folder, like nobody can write it apart from ITAR ADM. To move the data from this folder, you need to change permissions first, and then you can remove those permissions after that. So let's say it says change the permission, so we can copy the folder using WinSCP. So you give 2770 to this folder. Right now, I think it is 5570. So you can change it to 770, and 2770, this is a sticky bit. And after that, once you have changed the permission, you need to go to JPATS PC where the import will happen and move the files in a new folder with a new date when the files were sent. So you keep the folder name as this export logs win 10 YYMMDD. See example of this is old folder. So let's see, let's do it till here. You can remove this part. So it says go to the JPATS PC where the import will happen and move the files in a new folder with the new date. So it says emits import, go to export from Textron, and just a sec. Okay. So it says emits import export from Textron, and you need to make a folder here. So whenever I was receiving data, I used to make a folder. Last time I received it on September 22, I created this folder new like this, put the name like this, export logs win 10. So you can change it next time because you will be on new machine and it will be Windows 11, so you can keep it similar like this. uh
So,
F2.
so this machine will be gone.
Yeah, this machine will be gone.
But so,
Control V. So
oh, okay.
you can
Oh,
change
new
it to
machine
Win
is the one you test
11.
with Mary, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, got it.
And you can change the date whenever you will receive the data. So let's say you receive it on 19 April, so it will be 0419 like that. And this folder is created, so you will be moving your files here. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so I'll just remove it just to not create any confusions. And then it says, where is it?
So what's the new machine name? Maybe I can write down.
Yeah, I'll send you.
Yeah.
Uh, Here, new machine name is this.
Oh, this is the machine name. Oh, I know this one. I know this one.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't. You don't need to write. Ah, you that doesn't hurt to write down. Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
this is the
Okay,
one.
got it. Got it. Thank you very much.
No problem. One sec. Can be Okay, so till this part we are here. We have created this folder, right? And
Mhm.
now we we will open WinSCP. We will put hostname as wcalqafy. Port number will be 22. Username will be P935229. Put your password for LDAP. Login. Continue. Uh, Go to your folder. Now I am in reports, so you need to go back. Go to CPTS emits, import logs, export from Let's say I'm in my folder here. You need to import the data, and now here you need to go to ITAR ADM. So copy your folder from here, ITAR ADM, and now go to JPATS temp emit remote emits reports. So assume we have the 5 files here, and I have copied it from here and I have brought it here.
Okay.
Okay. So now when SCP part is done, we can close this. And so when SCP part is done. So this part is not required. It says it is only for Windows 7. Now when you are back, you need to put the okay, one more thing. So now once the reports are completed, completed means once you have put it into the export logs folder, you need to move those files into this folder, incoming A026. So I will show you. Go to incoming A026, and if you do ls-ltr, you will see the last 5 files I have moved here from September 22.
Okay. Why we need move here?
Because we need to keep that folder clean. That's why we
Okay.
have created this
Okay.
folder.
Makes sense.
And once we move we will move like this mv-i export logs everything to this folder. And after that you change the permission where you changed it to 2770. You come back here, put it back to 2570.
Yeah.
You got it?
Understand.
So
Got it
now we
very very
are
well. Mhm.
okay. So this downloading part is clear to you, right?
Yeah. Clear.
Okay. And now the main adventure starts. So this part is done, and now we are moving on to the reporting part. You have already seen this when we were testing it with Mary on that day, but I will show you
Mhm.
today again.
Thank you very much.
And I think we need to do the testing one more time. We will check. Okay, so this part is done to copy the data from WinSCP. This part is done. Number one is done. Part Step 2, you need to follow this document as it says. Nothing will change. Whatever this document will say, you just perform it. I will show you right now. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say double click. It says number 2, double click, go to image, import, use space reports. These steps are not required because Dana has put the steps. There was the time when this folder was on the Windows 7 machine. Then they removed it from Windows 7 to Windows 10. And now we are moving from Windows 10 to Windows 11. When they were on Windows 7, there was a space issue. So, whenever they were working on the reports, space was the biggest problem to them, and every time it was failing. That's why they have put all these steps there to first calculate the space, and there should be minimum the space should be available to start the reporting. But for us right now, we have enough space, like we have 1 TB space on our machine, so these steps are not required.
Okay. Very good.
So, you can come on to the part where it starts with rep- now we will start the reports part. I have already showed you this deadline dates, how you work on
Mhm.
this, right?
Yeah,
So
you
this
do.
part is done, and now it says go to your import folder and unzip the export log zip file. Okay, let's say go to the export logs folder and unzip the zip file. So this is the zip file, and I have right click and it says how to unzip it. Here, unzip to folder. I have performed this, and this folder has been created. And under this, there are dump file, log files, and parameter files. So let's say what log file this says. So there are log files also. How many rows have been exported into one dump. So there will be, you will see like four, there are total four. There is one decomp df, there is one decomp dfc, there is one engine, and there is one engine start. So four dumps you will receive from Textron, and these four dumps you will import into your database, which we have done that day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So now it says unzip the folder, unzip is done. Move all the dump files from the new folder uh, to this part. So it says take all your dump files only and put it into Emmet's import folder. So what I do, I take dump only, control C and put it in here. So you will see I have these four dumps. I will show you because let me show one more thing. So we are in eCPTS Emmet, Emmet import, export from Textron. Here, go to this folder, take all dumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy this and put it in here into Emmet import folder. Control V. I will delete it later on, so I'm just showing it to you right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, so four dumps are here. Now, the next part here, it says create a new folder under import log folder with the previous export date. Previous export date means the day which you have imported the data into your folder. So put it the same day as you have got received the data and put it on this machine. So it says go to emits import logs. So it says emits import logs and create a folder. So I have created with September 22 on which I received the data, right?
Yeah.
So you need to just create this folder with the date. And then it says send email to Glenn to obtain the last DDF ID sequence number. So what you will do in this one, you will open SQL plus CMD, do SQL plus connect to the sys database, sys as sysdba. The password I have already sent you.
But I don't understand. How can you don't SQL Plus? You need a username, password, and a database instance. How come you didn't connect to any database instance?
Any database instance means?
You see, SQL Plus just SQL Plus.
Yeah,
Username and the password is okay. But what is the database name?
database, it says Oracle Database 19C standard.
Yeah, that's database. But what every database a database name, right? You need to connect to a database. SQL
Mm-hmm.
Plus is just a tool. Username and the password. But what is the database name? What
Ah,
is the database
that
instance?
is called emits. One sec, I'll show you.
Oh, okay. But you didn't show in the SQL Plus. Okay, yeah, I want to see.
In SQL Plus, it does not ask us to connect to that instance, but when you will be connecting into the SQL developer, I'll show you in properties. Here it says service name emits.pwc.ca.
Okay, let
It
me see.
is already in our TNS Aura name files. That's why when we are connecting to SQL Plus, it's not asking. And on this machine, it is only one database. That's why. It is
Oh,
not on the server, it is local to the machine.
repeat your final words again. This is very crucial, but I didn't get it. Say it again.
What?
Can you repeat? I didn't get it. You say this machine. It just repeat the previous sentence. Sorry.
Okay, just a sec. I'll write it here. Revisions and DDF, etc. So this line is done. And now connecting to database. So there are two schema, which is sys and JPATS. For instance, emits.pwc.ca. This schema is local on the workstation. It's not on the server. Okay. And when connecting to this database into SQL Developer, you will give service name as emits.pwc.ca. When connecting to SQL Plus, you will connect to terminal, write SQL Plus, and then username as sysdba. Password is temps is 00. And when connecting to JPATS schema, username is JPATS and password is also JPATS. When connecting to SQL Plus, I think why it is not asking the instance name, because the instance name has already been added in tnsnames.ora file
Okay.
in Oracle folder under C.
But
That's why.
TS, but TS name, it should have many instances. Which instance they
There is
connect?
only one.
Okay, maybe that's why. Okay, got it.
That's why, because there is on this machine there is only one database, one schema, one instance, two schemas.
Okay, okay, okay. It's clear my doubt. I was very confused.
Oh, okay.
I was how come you can SQL Plus and you don't need any instance? I just
Oh, okay.
okay. Thank you very much.
No problem. So now we are connecting to sys as sysdba schema. And then here it asks us to get this query and paste it here.
See. Go back to the document. See, there's a
Yeah,
connect. See, there is a see the one you highlight two lines above is a connect. They do have instance connection. Did you see
it
that?
is because she is connecting in one line and I connected with SQL plus and username password. So it is both the
Oh,
same thing.
how can she needed to do the database? How can you don't need? Because SQL Plus and the SQL is different. Are
I
they
showed
different?
you it works here. See, I did SQL plus, I did sysdba password. It works.
But how
I
can
can
her document need to connect instance? Why? Yeah,
because
I
she
know you
was
can.
on the older machine and it is maybe Oracle 12
Okay,
or
okay, okay,
something
okay.
because
Okay.
they upgraded the database also.
Okay, I understand now. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it could be, see, it is 19.3 version and we are on
Yeah,
19.14 right now.
make simplify. Okay, okay. I just
Uh,
have a doubt. Now okay, clear now, clear now. I
this
was very
says DBA, no problem. Uh, we'll run this query. Where it is. Why there are two? Close. Okay, so let's say equal plus sys as sys dba and sys 00. Run this query. You will get the sequence number. This is the last number you have on your database. Take the screenshot of this and send an email to Glenn asking for the last sequence number on their database because we need to match this last DDF ID sequence number on both our machines. It should match with Textron. So that's why we will ask and we will bring our sequence number similar to Textron. I will show you.
okay.
Just we need to be prepared with this thing. So I will send you Glenn's email as well. Glenn.
Sometimes you connect to Glen, sometimes connect to Pascal. So
Yeah.
when do you connect straight to Glen? When you go to Pascal, do you have any guideline?
In this one, because it is just asking for the last sequence number, there is no point going to
Okay.
Pascal and then Pascal will go to Glenn. We straight away reach out to Glenn.
Okay. Just yeah. If it's
So
simple, easy, just okay. Got it.
like this, you will send an email to Glenn asking for the last sequence number. Hi Glenn, we need the last number from the Oracle 19C database. Blah blah blah. This is how you will show him you have connected, and this is your last number. So he will send it to you. T.
Okay.
And I will send you Glenn's response also, the way he responds to us. So like this, the last DDF ID in the database is this. So he has sent us 176479. That's why, like, because I already worked on the reporting, that's why it is matching mine with him. The next time you will do reporting, you need to ask him and then you will see there is a difference. So I will forward it to you. T.
So when I work on it, I will have a difference. How come? Can you why?
I'll show you. Ding, ding, ding. So, Glenn, let me find all Glenn's email. I'll show you the difference with 2025 and 2024. Look, when I did this report in October, I asked him to send me the DDF ID. Okay, this is the October. Then I will show you the first phase when last time I asked him. See, when I was doing the reports for the last half of 2024, I asked him for the last sequence number. See, my sequence number was 166722, and what he sent us 171716. So we need to bring our database to this sequence number. It will not match. Right now it is matching because I have already done the reports.
Okay.
And this part is done. So you have asked Glenn for the last number. Now you will start the import on your database. This part is done. So now you can open a command prompt, go to this folder, and you have seen me how I disabled all the constraints,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So go
For
to this folder and just run these 4 lines. Open SQL session using JPATS user ID or use SQL Developer to disable constraints. Either you can run this in SQL Developer. I prefer to do it in SQL Plus like this. So you open the SQL Plus, come here, and then connect to the JPAT schema and run all these 4. So it will say procedure completed, like that. So for you will disable 4 constraints and then you will truncate this table, JPATS engine. So once this truncate is done, then the next part is you need to import the data. So to import the data, you have seen me these part also when I was doing set import logs directory. This imports log directory will be the one which you have created today. So let's say we are working on the last report. So this folder I have created. So this I will set as the logs import directory. Import directory means that means when I will import the import the dumps into my database, it will send the logs file here. You see?
yeah,
That's why.
yeah. I
And
yes.
then the set your dump directory. Dump directory is this one because I have already brought my dumps here into this. I have already brought my dumps here.
Yeah.
Then the next part is rename the dump files before to set dump files. It says you need to remove this part, this date part, and you need to make your dump file look like this, which means dumps were sent to me like this, and then you do rename and remove this part.
Makes sense.
I will just remove these 4 so that we will assume that we have removed the dates from the dump files. So it says remove the dates now, and then it should look like this, all 4, and ours also look like this. And now you need to set the dump file name. So first we need to do into the sequence, whatever sequence it says here, just follow that sequence. First it says do the JPETs engine, so we will start with JPETs engine. So put the dump file name as JPATS engine, then export dump file name will be this, import log file will be this, and then you will do the import. So after you do all these steps, when you do import, it will show you like this 815 rows imported. And you can match them with the export Textron has given to us. So if I match the JPATS engine, it says 819 rows imported. And if I go into the export from Textron here and engine, this is the log. Here also it says 819 rows exported.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that means it is matching. whatever we have imported into our database. Engine here it says imported.
Mhm.
This is done, and one by one you will need to import all four. So I have put multiple screenshots because this was Dana, and when I was doing, I was also putting mine just to make sure that it is I'm matching whatever it is there. So you can just follow one if you want, and if you want to clean up this file, this is on you. Then the next is now put the dump file name as decomp.dfc and follow all for these, and there will be decomp.dfc imported. Then engine start, and then engine start will be imported, and last one will be decomp.df. So decomp.df is also imported. So all four database have been imported. You have seen me doing this on that day, right?
Yeah.
And then the next part is you need to remove orphan records before enabling constraints. We have disabled the constraints, imported the data. Now we need to enable the constraints, but just before enabling the constraints, we need to remove orphan records which have come with the import. So run these queries. When you will run this query, then you will run this query, and you will then find you ran this query, you got the DDF IDs. Then you do the count on those DDF IDs, and then you do the distinct on those DDF IDs. So when you go found the distinct on those DDF ID, do the delete. So that means these orphan records are deleted. Now do the commit. You will be doing on this on two tables. One will be for engine start, another will be for decomp DF. So decomp DF also same thing. Check the DDF ID, check the count, and then check the distinct, and then delete it.
So you delete if
Delete commit.
there are five distinct. We need to delete the five of them. You need to do the five
Yeah,
times.
yeah. No, no, no. Count of distinct and then delete from here where DFC DDF. So let's say there are five DDF ID which you found, which are five. So just run these delete on those.
Oh,
You
okay.
need to just copy these,
Okay, 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 okay,
uh,
okay.
and if
Just
you will
copy
follow
this.
the
Okay.
same, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Then
will
come back
show. Okay.
to, yeah, then come back to SQL Plus as JPATS user and enable all the constraints
Got it.
one by one. So it will show you like this. So here it says if it gives you any error, that means you forgot to commit. So go back, commit your this deleting, and then come back and then enable all the constraints. So just make sure to commit it and then start working on enable constraints. So this part is done, and now when we have the last sequence number from Textron, we need to match it. So in this one, open the SQL developer, go to the sequence folder, open sequence, connect. Okay, go to sequence and go to this JPATS DDF ID. So here you can, I think, double click. You can double click, put the value which Glenn has given to you, and then just click OK. So your sequence will be updated in the database. You
Okay.
can do it by alter command also, but it is very confusing. So don't follow whatever this document says. I have removed that everything.
Okay, got it.
Okay, since the sequence between PWC clone and Textron PC did not match, alter the sequence to match the Textron PC. Align the sequence to value obtained from Textron. So it says alter sequence, run this command, restart with. Either you can run this query or you can follow the way I showed you.
Okay. Did you do a SQL Plus SQL developer from your PC or from the remote PC?
What?
The one you just showed me, right? The
Now
SQL.
everything I'm doing on the remote PC. I went to my laptop just only for the putty part to download the files. That's all. I didn't do anything else.
But
After
I
that, SQL plus everything I'm doing on remote PC.
but I went to like the PC, remote PC. I went to a
Okay.
SQL Plus. It doesn't connect. Doesn't have the same thing as you have.
SQL plus doesn't connect there.
Yeah, and also SQL developer. But it's okay. We finish this one, then we can go address
Okay,
that.
then we will check there.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we have put the last number as similar to the textron which they gave us. Now the next part is we need to correct base names. So you just need to follow this query, run this query. If it gives you anything, update it with KCB. Let's say we run this query. Right now there is nothing. If anything comes up, just update it with this. So it says engine serial number assign base names. Count from last run equal to 0. Or if you need to update if the count is not equal to 0, then run this update. Then run this another query. Select engine serial number, KPNA. You didn't find anything. But if you find anything, if the count is not equal to 0, run the update. Similarly, you need to do on these three queries for all the JPATS engine. For all three JPATS engine where the base name is KCMB, KPNA and KVAD. If you find anything, update them. Okay, you understood this
Mhm.
part?
Understood.
Okay. Then once this is done, you need to put commit and verify there should be one none record as well. So if you will run this query, there is a none record. That's perfect. So do not delete the record from JPAT engine where it says null. This record is needed to be able to log in and run the application. Now you need to correct three engine base names. So when you run this query, uh, you see there are three engines and these base names. So and it says it should be 117 should be KCBM, 698 KNHK, 720 KNHK. 117698720 KCBM KNHK KNHK. So if it is similar to this, then it's fine. KCBM, it's always it has always been like this. I have never found any issue when it is not matching. It has always been similar. It could be problem in Windows 7 PC or database 12, but since the upgrade to Windows 10 and Windows since the upgrade to Windows 10 and Oracle 19, I have not found this issue. Because
Okay.
that's why there is no update statement. Like if it is not matching, then what we need to do, there is no update statement. It's always matching. Then the part is there are two records in the tables JPATS engine that need to be manually corrected. So if you run this query, 773 KEND 777 KNGP. So it says 773 KEND 77 KNGP. If it is not matching or if you see something else, just update it. In my they here in my case it happened something 773 was something KVDM or something, so I updated it here to KEND. So it should be always KEND KNGP related to serial number 773 and 777.
Okay.
So this is fine. This part is fine. And now you need to do some data adjustments. So if you run this query, you need to update the dates here. Let's say when you will be doing in April, you will be doing it for from 1st July 2025 to December 31st 2025. So update these two dates are here and then run this query. And if it is like not matching or you see there are data errors, you need to set those data errors to 0. Then update the dates here and set those data errors to 0. Run this update query, then commit. Then similar, this was on engine start, then similar on decomp DFC table also. Run this query. If you find any data errors, set it to 0, then this update and then commit.
Okay.
Just main thing is to make sure that you are updating the dates here.
Okay.
And then once this is done, we are done with the uh, database import. We have corrected the database values, everything is done. Now it is ready for the calculation. So for the calculation run, we will go to cd. These are older part, you can remove this. For this you go to c cpts emits, there is a .exe file. Go to cpts emits, run this cpts emits.exe. Username is JPATS, password is JPATS. Run. Now the next part is go to main menu, emits, create emit selection. Emits, create emit selection. Now you need to give the starting date here. You are doing it from uh, 2025. You will be doing it from July 1st to 2025 December 31st. So this will be your new reporting period. So you will click create. You will do here, click create. Okay. And you will enter as click create. So this shows like this. Click create here. It says after this the JPATS emit selection and JPATS emit selection engine tables will be updated with the serial number generated. So I can show you now. Let's see, we create the selection for the last period report which I did from January 1st to
June 30.
June 30, and I click create here. So that means after this it says it has updated these two serial numbers to these two tables. Let's go to this database tables. Uh, JPATS emit serial and the data. See this, we are on 26. We have selected this data and it has given the serial number as 84, selection number. This is called selection number. And if you also go on to this table, uh, see here for the selection number 84, it has covered these engine serial numbers. These are engine serial numbers. These are aircraft serial numbers, aircraft tail numbers. These are base numbers. Between the period we have chosen from January 1st, 2025 to June 30, 2025, under this selection number 84, these are all the serial numbers have been covered. Like this 83 started, we need only 84. So I'll just put here 84. So this is the only for 84. These all engine number comes under the 84 selection number, which is for the 6 months of data. And it will show you like this. Then this also I showed you, these all engine serial comes. And now you need to run the calculation.
Wait, wait,
So
wait, wait,
now
wait.
is,
Wait, wait,
Mhm.
wait. I don't understand now. The serial number, I don't understand. What do we do about it?
Yeah, that's what I will show you now.
Okay, I'm confused. So after why we care about the serial number?
Yeah, I will show you now. So now the selection number has been created, right? See selection number. So now click on run emits calculation and choose the selection number which you have created, which is 84. And 84 will show you that you have chosen the starting date, ending date, and creation date is today. And now you will do start. This is the main part. It will start the calculation on the engine serials you have created, you have chosen, and the base names. Now you understood?
I'm lost. I'm lost. What? Huh?
Okay, first part is create the selection number. You have
Yes. Yes.
created,
Yeah.
ch-
Yeah. Uh,
when you will create this, this period, database will give them a selection number. That under this selection number, this is the period which I showed you here. When you ran this part, just a sec. When you ran this part, when you click on create, it created this part.
yeah.
So it gave this serial number. It gave you a serial number which is 84
How do we know this is the one we created?
because it gives you the today's date.
Okay.
You
Okay.
have
So.
created it today.
Oh, okay. So today is there only one serial number? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Have two? Oh,
No.
okay. Only
How
one. Okay.
the many times you will click create, it will create it here. And it goes into the increasing order. Now, if I select any other period, let's say from today, 3rd to tomorrow, if I click create, it will give number 85 and it will show me the period. The
Okay.
many times you will click create button, it will add a selection number. It will
Okay.
add
Got it.
one
Got
more,
it.
add
Got
one
it. Got
more,
it.
like that.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
It is like a counter.
Okay. Got it.
So now you know you checked into the database and now you know your number is 84. So you come here, emits, run emits calculation, choose the number 84. It will show you that this is the period you have chosen and it was created today. If I choose let's say 74, this is 2021 and it was created on 2022.
But how do we get the 74 84? How do we get this number?
Database is creating. That's what I showed.
It's not, huh? How do we know it's,
When I
huh?
run this, it created, and this is the latest number we have in the database.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. All right, sorry. I'm very sorry. I know you are impatient because I'm slow. I got it. So this is 84
Okay.
number. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, 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 okay. Got it. Sorry, I'm very slow. No,
Oh,
I
no
got it.
problem. So now the next part is go to run EMETS calculation, choose your number 84. This will show you the period and then you will click on start. I'm not starting it here because I'm not doing the calculation right now, but it will show you like this. So it says go to main menu EMETS run EMETS calculation. Select the previously created EMETS final selection and wait until EMETS calculations are completed. Verify that dates are correct for that selection number and click start. So I don't have that screenshot. How does it look? But it will it will take some time. Like if I click on start right now, it will take at least 1 to 2 hours to complete all the calculation.
Got it.
So when you click on start, just wait for 1 to 2 hours to let it complete.
Mhm.
And then once the calculations are complete, it will generate these log files dot log and dot error. So if you'll go to ECPDS image, there you will find two files. Mm, This is the last time when I ran on October 2nd. So these two files were generated. There will be a log file and there will be an error file. So it will show you like this.
Mhm.
Dung 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 like that. And there will be an error file also like that. So there will be an error file also. I will show you what we have to do with these two files. So now it says save a copy of the error files in the reports folder with the date of the reports. Uh, that means it says copy this error file and uh, with the date of the reports. I think I missed this step. So go to reports 2025. Okay, where did I save? See, like that, you have to save this error file also in this folder. You see?
Mm.
Okay. Then the next part is generate EMITS report. Now, generate initial all engine summary report needed to complete a verification on the number. So now let's say our calculation has been completed. So we need to generate the report. So in this first we will do go to main menu, report, generate EMITS report, and then the period should be correct. So if it is not correct, you can choose it based on your calculation. Let's say my last was 83. What I did it on October 2nd. This is okay. So this is already selected. You add all here and go to report selection. Click on engine summary, all engines, and generate as PDF. So if you will do generate, it will generate a report into your reports folder. Where is it? This is the one got generated right now.
Okay.
We need to change it to PDF. Open with Adobe. Okay. So now it says here we need to verify all the numbers, which means mm, uh exclude any engines right now. Okay, one more thing. So now we will go through this report and we need to make sure this numbers, no, these numbers, time above, the only this row. Focus on this row and make sure there are no negative numbers and no long numbers, like not a number in a million.
Okay.
So it should be all in these digits. So if in these digits and positive, then it's fine. So just verify this report to make sure there is no any long number or there are no negatives.
Okay.
So this one looks fine and this is the total also looks fine. But in case if anything comes up, let's say it says the RA70 has the negative number. The report, like it has a large number, the report which got generated. So in that case, what you can do, go to report, generates emit, and it says the number 70, this K, and we did add all, right? So in case it says the number 70 has a large number, so you can just remove it and then go to engine selection, all engine, you can generate the report. So from report, it will remove that engine which is creating the problem. You need
Got
to
it.
send the report to Textron to make sure that all numbers are correct here. And if you are excluding anything, then you can mention in the email that you have excluded this engine because it was giving a large number. So they will know there will be some problem. So like that, you will need to create all the reports. So first thing is, so now we have created this engine summary report, which is fine. I'll just delete it. Okay, it is open. I'll close it. Yeah. So here, this is done. Go to engine selection tab, click all, add all, everything is fine. Add all. So it says click on engine summary, all engines PDF and generate. So the next time, compare totals on first page and last page against totals from a prior year for the same 6 months period. Verify there are no negative values or no significantly large numbers in any of the line. Select or if there are any, then you can exclude all those negative numbers or significantly large number. Then again, first run, check mark all boxes, select PDF and select all engines. Then check mark all boxes except engine summary, select PDF and by base. So you need to do it two ways. First, it says go to reports, emits reports, add all reports like this. First with all engines. See, it says check mark all boxes, select PDF and select all engines. Everything all engines, and then it says check mark all boxes except engine summary, select PDF and select by base. You need to generate reports like that. So it will create multiple PDFs report. So in that case, what you will do once you have generated the PDFs, what you will do, you will come in here under JPATS emails reports. There is a folder I have already, we create these folders 23, 24, 25, whichever year we are doing. I have done 2025. So you go to 2025, you create a folder under reports Jan 1, 2025 to June 30. Create two folders, which is one will be for PDF and one will be for CSV. Under PDF, send all, let me change this first. Adobe. Yeah. Send all the PDFs under PDF. Send all the PDF reports which you have generated. When you will do reports, this is, I think, close, cancel, CPTS, emails, JPATS, JPATS. When we came to generate emails reports, add all here, report selection, everything first with engine, all engines, and then generate, and then remove this, and then choose base by base. So by doing these two steps, you will have almost 45 or 49 PDFs. Let me see. 2025 PDF. So you will have almost 49 items by doing these two steps. You will generate 49 PDFs. And then by following the similar two steps, reports, it is getting stuck now. Uh, Close, JPAD, JPADs. Okay, now image report, add all. First part you will do same, but this time we will generate CSV. Same thing generate, and then same thing choose all base, and same thing generate.
Okay, hold on.
And similarly,
I have a question.
okay,
So basically, there are three, right? One is only click on engine summary. Second is click all. Third is uh, everything except engine summary. So there are three reports, right?
first engine summary which we are doing like this, that is only for us to make sure there's nothing wrong in the report. Okay, the
Okay.
main part will start from here. Click everything first by all engines and generate as PDF. So generate, so it will generate these five
Mm,
reports, these
okay.
five. Okay,
Okay.
dwell times, comparison, ITT, NG, these five. Then the next time when you will do this, it is getting corrupted and corrupted by time. Just a sec.
So the first check on the engine summary is only for us to inspect, no
Yes,
big number, right?
exactly.
Okay, okay, okay. Very, very clear now. Okay, I was okay. I
Then the
understand.
next time when you will click on everything except engine summary and by base, it will create 45 reports.
Okay,
So these 45, then these 45 will be created.
we do the same
Once,
thing for CSV, right?
exactly. So once all these 49 are created, PDF you move into PDF and CSV you move into CSV. And after that, once you have PDF and CSV are generated, you create a zip file for this. That means send to compressed zip file. So now you have zip file ready. That means reports are ready now. We are on to the last part. After that, repeat the two runs to generate CSV reports. Now create a zip file. We have created a zip file. This is the zip file here. Now we need to send it to auto mount. The same way we downloaded, we copied the folder from ITER ADM to our machine. Same way we will move it to ITER ADM folder. Connect to QFY, put your username and your password. Hmm, yeah, okay. Okay, now I will go back to my folder where I have created the reports. Go to EMITS reports 2025. Here is my zip file ready. I need to go to my ITAR folder now.
The zip
Uh,
file has two folder, right? One is the PDF, one is the CSV.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
Now go to ITAR ITAR home directory. This one, EMITS report. Yeah, now copy this zip file in here. So I have copied it in here. This is here. So you have moved it into onto the order mount. That same link I have sent to Pascal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, this. So you will write your email, hello Olivia and Pascal. The JPATS emails reports for 6 months period from this to this have been created and placed into the A026 order mount folder. This is the link. And apart from that, you copy paste this. I will show you. Now you need to make just one change. So it says here, listed below is a summary of the calculation run. Both PDF and CSV files were automatically generated by the JPETS application. And then it says 17 DDF files out of these many resulted in errors during the calculation run. How did I find the 17? I will show you now. So when this part is done, you have sent this folder, send email to PwC JPATS Prime using content below, copy everything. And now when this document was created, that time there were 28 out of these many DDFs. So how you can find this? So in that one, you need to open a PowerShell. Okay, bring it to same folder, CDE CD, CPTS, emits. Yeah, now we are in this folder and now we need to run this query onto the error file, which I showed you that we will use these files. So this is the error file. I showed you, right? It will generate
Mm-hmm.
two files,
Yeah,
error and log. Now we
you
will
did.
make use of this error file and let's copy this. Not bad. I need and I'll put the date as similar to this one. Copy, change the date here and run this in the PowerShell window. So here it says 17. So you put 17 here.
Okay.
17 DDF files have been resulted in errors and this part will be same. Just now you have your email ready, send it to Pascal that now your reporting part is done. You have worked on JPATS reports.
Okay.
This is the end. That's
Mm,
all.
okay.
Understood?
Very nice. Yeah, very good one. And it's a and
Sorry?
yeah, I understood. Understood very, very well.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Well,
Do you have
it's
any questions?
no, no. But I need to review your video many times, and so far,
Many times, maybe if you will do one time or two times by yourself,
I don't.
you will be like, okay, this is very easy.
So you want to you want to see my SQL Plus and the SQL Developer, or you want to do it later since you
No,
may
no,
be
no, we can
tired?
do it now. Let's do it right now. I'll
Okay, okay,
stop sharing. You can share your screen.
sure. I will share my screen. Share. I will connect here. How come?
Which one are you connecting? Okay, okay.
How come? Let me see my phone. Okay, so how do I do it? SQL, I do here?
Yeah, connect to command prompt. Do SQL plus. Why? Okay.
What's
Do
that? J
JPATS. JPATS.
S, right?
Yeah, enter JPATS.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I
Hmm.
remember. Mm.
Okay, close it. First, we will connect to SQL Developer.
See, yeah.
Okay, cancel. Cancel. Go to D drive. No, D drive.
Yeah, I did. I click, but there's no response. Okay, here you go.
Okay, yeah. There is a SQL Developer. Yeah, open that. SQL Developer folder.
This one?
Yeah, go to SQL Developer. Scroll down. Yeah, click on this .exe. No, click no. Okay, click new connection.
Connection.
This plus button. Yeah. Here you can put JPATS schema. We will try to connect to JPATS right now. JPATS schema. Enter the name.
Huh? Oh,
Under the
JPEG.
name. Yeah.
JPEG. That's it.
Schema. Yeah. Space schema. Okay. Now put username and password. You know the password. Yeah. Click on service ID. Service name.
Service ID, service
Service
name.
name. Yeah. Put emuts in caps. EMUTS .pwc.ca. Yeah. And click on test. Yeah, it works. You can save the password. Save password. Just go up. There is
Go
option
up.
called save password. Save password. Yeah, now connect. This is already saved. Okay, connect. Yeah, it's working. You can do similar for sys as well. Do the new connection. Sys schema, JPAT sys schema, whatever. Yeah,
Six.
username is sys as sysdba. Sys space as space sysdba. No, there's no dba space. Sysdba together. Yeah. Password is capital T EMSYS 00. Save. Yeah, emits.pwc.ca.
Everything's okay.
Yeah, click on save password so you don't have to enter it next time. Click test. Yep, it works. Connect. Perfect.
Okay.
Both are working. Now try to connect to SQL Developer. Oh, sorry, C SQL Plus. We are already in SQL Developer. CMD. No, do CMD. Don't go from here. I'm not sure which SQL are there. Do CMD. Yeah, okay. Do SQL Plus. Okay, now you're right. Do JPATS,
JPATS.
JPATS. Yep,
Wonderful.
working. Perfect.
You are the best. Let me. Wow, it's very good. Your timing is precise, 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Good. And I really, really appreciate it. So I will review this one. Oh, don't forget to download. Show me the download button.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then let me stop recording first. Stop recording. Record. How do I stop?
You did.
Did I stop it?
No, you didn't stop it. You did translation stop.
Stop recording. Stop.
Yes.